they go to buy property, they are racially discriminated against. How? Will surprise you. Here's a video.
Probably we won't be able to get along with each other well. This is how I
But why though?
Why do you think we won't be able to get along?
Well, this is my personal comment.
I've never experienced anything.
You know, but no. Here's the things. But first of all, I don't do negotiation. That's
okay. That's fine.
Second of
the
all,
price is fine. We would like to purchase it, and we're more than qualified. You know, we could pay for this cash. My wife and I own this all the land here right off of Danover and Pin Oak on Danover. My wife and I own that. We own a $2 million house right here in Cinco Ranch. We could pay for this cash, but you're refusing to sell to us. And you don't know who my wife and I are, and this is my sister. And so we're coming here because we're interested in this property. This is my second time seeing it. You probably have my records inside of your database. And so being the fact that you're refusing to sell to us, and which I don't want to assume on why you're refusing to sell to us, I don't want to do that because you've already made enough assumptions.
Yep, you won't assume, but I will. It's because you're black, okay? Let's put up the picture of the couple who was discriminated against. This is a Texas couple. They are now suing after they believe a real estate agent refused to sell them 3 condos due to their race. Misty and James Ra-Amari of Texas, along with Misty's sister, filed on Friday, September 16th, a civil lawsuit in the US District Court claiming housing discrimination and are asking to have a trial by jury. The family, they are asking the courts to award them $2 million for the violation and to be able to purchase 3 condos after the trial. In addition to suing Josie Lynn, the realtor, let's put her up. The lawsuit lists Remax LLC, EXP Realty LLC, UMRE Investment Holdings LLC, United Property Management, and Grand West Residential Condominium Association, Inc. Remax Realty said, however, Lynn no longer worked with them as of December 2021. Let me highlight a couple of dynamics that are already present. They had no reason to reject the purchase at all. There was no issue with the asking price. These individuals are investors, obviously. They had the investment capital to make this purchase and to make the purchase more than one time. They were looking to buy 3 condos. They were told no. Part of the reason, they may not get along with the community. What do you think that means? What do you think that says? Okay. The family has a history of including real estate as a portion of their financial portfolio. They do regular investing in buying and renting homes. In August, family wanted to purchase 2 units to lease and 1 for a family member, Misty's sister. Lynn, the agent you just saw, allegedly took them on an uncomfortable tour of the property. But still, the family was not discouraged. For them, this was not personal, but a business investment, which means they decided to press on. We can get over the fact that you were rude during the tour, that you made us uncomfortable in the conversation. After the tour, they said, okay, we're ready to buy 3 of these. And that's when things changed. The lawsuit says the couple captured the agent on audio saying she would not approve the family to move into the 3-story building located in what is known as Katy's Asian town because she believed they would not be able to get along with each other well. She also told them she did not believe they could qualify for the specific type of financing that she was looking for. Well, damn. This is one of the simplest discriminatory housing cases I have seen ever. I mean, you literally have an audio that hits all of the no-nos within about 2 minutes, okay? After James saw a flyer promoting the condos, he was excited, believing it was a good opportunity and it would be a compliment to his other real estate endeavors. Really interesting. But fast forward, August 20th, right? August 20th, the realtor sought to stop those plans. She said since she was also the owner of the unit, she had the final say on who would be able to live in the building, adding, according to the complaint, all the other owners were personal friends and knew each other, which means obviously she can speak on their behalf, or at least she believes she could. In the lawsuit, the plaintiffs point to the flyer saying it reveals the real reason why they were denied. So the flyer is there. The building is an option for Chinese and Asian communities in Houston, where many could live a safe and simple Asian life. The couple believe this substantiates their claim race played a part in the refusal to sell. That nails it completely. Here's the thing, okay? We're not going to do this, all right? Now, I love my black and brown coalition, love you to life. But anytime you start to adopt the narrative of our historic oppressor, we've already gone off the tracks here. Now, I would expect this kind of action and behavior from certain communities. I should not expect it from you. You know good and damn well what it's like to be discriminated against in this country. You know good and damn well what it's like for people to tell you no when you deserve a yes, when you earned it. How dare you decide to become the no to others and repeat the cycle of oppression and discrimination just because you can. Racism has no place. It doesn't matter where it's coming from, it has no place. Hopefully this becomes a lesson for those who are involved and any who would like to act in this particular way to discriminate against others because of the color of their skin and the assumptions that they've created. Ms. Dahl, thoughts here?
I mean, from a legal perspective, I agree. This is a slam dunk case in terms of both what they say in the video and the flyer. Seems like there was clearly some sort of discrimination. I would be surprised if this couple didn't win. They'll most likely settle out of court because it's such a good case for them. And then, yeah, in terms of your point, I think this is really a good example. And we've seen this before. I mean, we see this in our everyday life. And then we've seen this on this show that, racism and discrimination is not so clearly, only, every group can actually be that way toward another group. And I think that we need to kind of maybe acknowledge that, because if we're a member of a minority, we may think that we are above it, right? And we don't always understand other minority communities, or maybe we're not empathetic enough, et cetera. And I think this is a good example of it's not just white America that perpetrates this. Unfortunately, it tends to kind of be there's enough to go around. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, we're going to follow this. Obviously, they have requested a jury trial, which can be very exhaustive. And I expect there to be a settlement offer. Maybe there's a settlement rejection, but there will be an update to this story.